it's not beautiful enough to stay here forever. Ooh, I got an idea. Oh, baby.
Hey YouTube, this is your girl Beautiful Day MUA, and if you follow me on Twitter, you probably know I've been going through a lot of little changes in my life. Been getting my home renovated, been cleaning house in my job, and working just my makeup thing, and I've been extremely busy. Thus, I haven't been filming videos the way I normally do, but I am back to filming videos, so you can look forward to seeing much more from a Beautiful Day MUA. And today's video is about skincare for the summer. I've just been getting a lot of compliments on my skin. I normally do get compliments on my skin because it's pretty fairly clear. However, this new regimen that I've been using for my makeup, I think is what's really contributing to a lot of the compliments, and so I wanted to share it all with you. So if you are looking forward to learning my new summertime routine for makeup application, just keep watching. Okay, I am back and I'm all freshly scrubbed. I put my brows back on and I left my lashes on and my lipstick because I'm going back out later. But for a neutral canvas, this is probably all that I would have done. I would have put on some lashes, and I would have done my eyebrows and my lips, and I would have been done, and I would have been out the door. But if I want a really buffed out, beautiful, bronzy, summertime look, these are the products that I use to go about achieving that. So I use the All Nighter by Urban Decay. It's just a makeup setting spray. I use as my primer the Smashbox Photo Finish. And you don't have to be married to any of these products. You can use whatever you like to use. I also use Kevyn Aucoin's foundation. And it's a very, very light color. And I use this as a concealer underneath my eyes. Concealer and I don't go very far underneath the eye. I actually like a more soft airbrush look. And I can't achieve that really with a concealer. I achieve it very well with foundation. Now for my skin, I'm just using NW45, which is a couple of shades more orange than I am. And I use this as my little concealer. And then I just go over it with this pressed powder. This is Studio Care Blend Pressed Powder by MAC. The funniest thing about it, I used to use the deep dark, and now I'm using the dark, and I actually like it better. This is what the dark looks like, and it's a little lighter than the deep dark, but I'm going to show you exactly how I go about achieving this. This makeup routine takes approximately, oh my god, maybe 5 or 6 minutes. So all I do is I'm going to put a little bit of primer on my finger and just work that into my T-zone, and I'm only going to use it there. I'm not going to use it anywhere else. A little bit around my mouth. And that's all I use for the primer. I don't put primer everywhere. I don't need it everywhere. So I don't even bother to apply it where I don't need it. I'm then just going to mist my face with the All Nighter. And for the sake of this video, I'm going to go ahead and turn my little fan on. If you can hear it, I'm sorry. I just want to go ahead and dry that down really, really quickly. Underneath my eyes, I'm going to use this one, and this is Beverly 06. It's a Kevyn Aucoin, the solid foundation, and so I'm just going to use that. My mirror is over here, so I'm going to peek over here for a minute. And I'm putting a pretty generous amount underneath my eyes just to wake them up. And then I'm going to put it right here in this groove of my nose and down the center and in my Cupid's bow. I'm going to take my fingers, this is my best makeup application tool I have, and I'm just going to smooth it out. And kind of blend it a little bit. But I'm patting it because it's a foundation, but it's actually it has a little stick to it. Like sticky a little bit. So I'm going to blend that out and then just wipe my finger off. I'm going to then take my concealer. I don't like putting my finger in products, so I use a lot of cotton swabs. I'm just going to take a Q-tip and I'm just going to scrape off a little bit of the concealer. And where I use this concealer mainly is on the sides of my nose, just to kind of shape a little bit. And so let me zoom in and I'll show you how I kind of use it to shape the side of my nose. Just like that. And then pretty much I'm done. I just take my foundation, my pressed powder, And you can take any kabuki brush. I'm using this one from the Coral collection of Sonia Kashuk. Came out a few summers ago. I'm going to get a little bit of this powder on, and I'm going to do this. I'm not going to buff it in yet. I'm just going to push it in. And this is what kind of works for me as a dry girl. If you are very oily, as an oily girl, if you are very dry, you would probably want to do a little bit more, a little less of this. And then I'm just going to then swirl it. Now my face is kind of flat, so I want to add some more definition to it. I'm going to take this brush by MAC. It's dirty because I've used it, and it's 131. This is a face brush, and I'm just going to take a sculpting, just going to take a little sculpting powder. This is Shadowy by MAC. Looks like that. It's just a sculpting powder. And I'm just going to take a little bit of it, make the smiley face. Where I'm hollow, I'm going to buff it in here. Lay it down on the sides of my nose. Right in here. And a little bit underneath the chin. Just a little bit. More hairs. Now for the fun part, the bronzy part. I'm going to take MAC's bronzing powder. This came out in a collection, I believe, last summer or so. It looks like this. And the color is Getaway Bronze. I'm going to take a bronzing brush. This is a flat type bronzing brush from Estee Lauder, and it's the number 5F brush. And I'm just going to put it right in there, swirl it around, and right around the temples and on the cheekbones, the apples, down the center of my chin, the center of my nose, and across my chin, and then a little dusting across the neck. And that's pretty much it for the look. I go ahead and I mist one last time just to set everything down. And I have my fan running to dry down. And this is it. I kept my lashes on. So you can see the skin is really, really healthy looking. Puff it together a little bit. This is so damp. And that's pretty much it that I have on my face. On my lips, though, I am wearing Peach Stock by MAC. I believe this one is it. Yes, and it's a satin. And I just have it on with a little gloss. It looks like this. And I have it on with the gloss, I think it's called Jealous. Yes, it is. It's a green kind of gloss. And that's the look that I've gone for my summertime bronzed out beautiful look. Thank you so much for watching, YouTube. I hope you found these tips helpful, especially the way I've layered different products, a cream, a concealer, a powder, a bronzer with this a little bit of shimmer to bring everything together so that you look like you've been outside enjoying the summertime weather when you've been trapped indoors most of the summer. Thanks so much for watching. Look forward to talking to you all soon. Smooches.